Audio. All right, what's going on, YouTube? What's up, X? I am back, man. What a crazy market it's been. The Coliseum's just been trading away. We have been absolutely killing this market, and it's just due to our style of trading. We'll give it just a little bit longer here. We'll get a few more of you guys in here. And then I'm going to be breaking down the market on what I see. How it's been super bullish, and then bearish 1 week, and then super bullish for 1 week. Let's make sure that we do, trip into the dip. Got the magic 8-ball out, Fletchy. We're going to go over it, man. We're going to go over it. I'm going to show you guys what I'm seeing, the trades, what we're currently sitting in, how to have a prepared plan for these trades, guys, because I know all these influencers right now, they're saying, oh, it's going higher, it's pulling back, it's coming higher, and they're just, these guys have no fucking clue. They're not traders. Everybody's got spot bag holds, so everyone's got a time frame for their spot bags and their investment. But there is a massive difference between investing and day trading. Like I said, we'll give it just a little bit longer here, and then I'm just going to be breaking down the markets. Would you like that KB on that XRP call? As long as Biddy can hold here on this golden pocket, XRP is going to fly. Just like everything else. That's what we're going to be looking at here. Man, it's been a while, guys, since I've been back on YouTube or X. We've just been busy. The Coliseum's been busy. I've been really focusing on my premium channel, making sure that they're taken care of, that we're now navigating through these trades, the market structure, making sure that when we're patient, we're looking for our daily plans, looking for our levels, we're waiting patiently for these trades. And one thing that I'm hearing about the cranksters in the Coliseum is our trading style. We are all for trading ranges. We are all for trading ranges and swing trades. But you know what? I have preached this since January of this year that this market is unforgiving. It is cryptocurrency. And just when you think you have amazing longs or amazing shorts, volatility spikes and they blow these positions out of the water. And one thing that really saves the cranksters in the Coliseum is the radical scalp method. We are in and out of these positions. We are locking in daily gains. We are locking it in very consistently. All right. We see it inside of my Telegram group. We see the P&Ls. We see these guys locking in these positions. It's amazing to see because, again, I'm hearing that a lot of these trading groups, a lot of these influencer groups, their trading volumes are falling off a fucking cliff right now. They are falling off a cliff. And one thing about the Coliseum and the Cranksters is ours is just consistently going up, but it's specifically because of our trading style. Everyone's learning how to scalp. We love taking the swing trades. We love range trading if the ranges are established. But man, scalping and forgetting these set and forgets are just absolutely helping big time. All right. So let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. I was showing everybody that my expectations for this drop were going to be right here towards this golden pocket on Bitcoin. We can see that if we just pull, let's clean all this up real fast, and we can see that this golden pocket was my ultimate target. When we came down here the first time and bounced, all right, here and here, I said, you know what? This just isn't right. We didn't hit the golden pocket. And what I mean by that is if we just pull our fib from this 98,147 to our all-time high, we can see we are finally now actually coming into this golden pocket where I think Bitcoin, either two things are going to happen, right? And trading's all based off of probability. Are we going to bounce here from the golden pocket from 107,878, 107,378 to 108,222? And again, this is a big retracement. You can see here, guys, that we would end up having a low, our higher low going in, and then we can blast off into this 125, 135 range again. But this makes total sense that we're coming down to this golden pocket here. You know, all of the liquidity has been grabbed. You can see here at 112 it was grabbed. Here at the 112 for a double bottom was grabbed. Again here from yesterday's 110, 109, 110, we just went right through it again. So our big level now is, are we going to bounce from this golden pocket right in here? If we break this 107,378, then probability states we're going to end up taking all of this liquidity right in here. That started our big move up to this 120s. And eventually we do end up breaking down between the 98,000, but we got to take it level by level. Right now, we are actually bouncing from the golden pocket. I'd like to see us get just a little bit deeper into it. If we try to find some confluence on the heat map, let's go over here and we'll look at the heat map real quick and see what. And look, it's going right down to the golden pocket, guys. You can see that on the heat map. On the heat map, it does show that we do have confluence here at this 107 100s, which is the bottom of our golden pocket in this. So the 618 and the 65. You can see right there, we have our 618 and our 65. I think if we come down a little deeper, I think if Bitcoin would come recover here, I would say fire off and get ready for these trades. Okay. As a matter of fact, I might just take the Bitcoin trade here now. It has been trying to find a little bit of a bottom. I like this little bit of a rounding here. The longer we kind of tail out right here, the more likely I am going to be taking this long. Now, if we dip, like I said, just a little deeper into this and then kind of round out, I'd be looking for this trade for at least a decent bounce. You can see coming down on this downtrend, just at least up to this 110, 500. Now, my specific way of trading Bitcoin is to counter trade these altcoins. So I am in a I'm already front running this this golden pocket move with XRP. All right, if we look at XRP, I told the whole crew right now that, man, this could be our bottom right here. This is it. There's only two bottoms for XRP before she falls off a cliff, and it's right here or directly underneath us. I'm taking the XRP trade now. I got stops right underneath. If I get blown out of the water, then I will be looking to take this trade again towards 278. And if it breaks 278, then XRP, we have to pull our fib from here to our top. And our golden pocket would be this support flip, this resistance flip right here up on top. And that would be at 252, 253s, which ultimately, again, is a big support flip. You can see I already have my lines marked out that for this breakout. You can see resistance on XRP, resistance. We finally break out. We flip it into support, which is also a massive golden pocket for XRP. And then we can roll out and have a really, really, really fat, nice trade. Really nice trades. So hold up. That's right. We're still on CoinGlass here. So again, the golden pocket. Let's go right back here to I gotta forget, man. I keep forgetting now that I'm back on the YouTube. I gotta hit these tabs. Again, let's repeat it. Telling the Coliseum we only have 2 bounce areas for XRP right now. Bitcoin is bouncing from the golden pocket. I wouldn't mind if it comes down just a little bit deeper into the golden pocket. XRP, every single time you guys can see, we come down here, we get a nice big bounce. We're back down to this. Maybe we get a double bottom. I'm already inside of the trade. I just took it. If we break down below this level here with Bitcoin, then I am looking to take this trade again at 278. And if Bitcoin does end up breaking the golden pocket we can just go to the daily on XRP. And if we were to pull a fib from this low to our high, we have big confluence on this big breakout area right here. Big breakout area. So you can see, again, resistance. We finally broke out. We need to flip it back into support, which happens to be our golden pocket right in here. So I would say, everything's looking real juicy, real juicy. All right. I am definitely looking to take this trade right now. And anytime we see these patterns like this, okay, all of these shorts right up in here, let's clean up all of this. We can see here on XRP, anytime we have these big patterns like this, they like to get blown out of the water. All these shorts right here, and then bam, short squeeze. All these shorts right here, and then look at this one, bam, blow them out. So again, I am taking the XRP trade right now. You can see that we have multiple touches across. Big bounce, big bounce, big bounce. Now, the more times that it does obviously touch, the more likely that it is to break down. All right, the more touches, the more likely it is to break down. And so it's really just going to be all based off of Bitcoin. It's all going to be based off of Bitcoin. Now, I do try to tell the Coliseum, anytime we're looking at big dips, we need to focus on projects that have been the most bullish. So what has had the most volume pumped in it throughout the last 3 days? And there's really only 2 coins. All right, Solana. Solana is our first one. Let this load up real quick. Solana has just been on a tear. We just go to like 20-minute. You can see here, Solana's just been super pumpy. We ended up hitting the target that I told everybody, 216. We ended up just barely coming a little bit higher than that 216. So I'd also be looking for Solana and then also BNB. All right, BNB has just been super bullish, man. This thing has just been strong. Let's go out to the daily here on BNB. I have levels just coming down right here towards this 820, but you could see lows, higher lows. Maybe we even come down here to like this 835 for for BNB. But again, all of these trades are strictly based off of Bitcoin. Right now, we can see that we are having the Bitcoin offloading. I did a video, I think 2 months ago, and we called it the Bitcoin offloading. And we can see in that video with Bitcoin dominance, we could see Bitcoin dominance is having a bounce right now. All right. But if we go out to a 3-day, and I told everybody what you want to see is whales offloading their Bitcoin. And this is when you're going to finally start seeing an alt season. And that's what we've seen this last month. If we go to ETH BTC, all right, let's go out to ETH BTC. Let's also go out to a 3-day. Look at this. The day that we bottomed here, if we just go right here to our initial pump of May, the first week of May, look, the ending of June, we peaked. It was almost we could see it just so perfect right now that the Bitcoin offloading is absolutely happening. Bitcoin dominance is holding on by a thread. Next big level is going to end up coming down towards 54.5. All right. And that means that Ethereum and your favorite altcoins are getting ready for the next leg up. Are we cooling off right now? Yes, there's a lot of profit taking going on. A lot of profit taking. I wouldn't say it's anything else but profit taking. So if you're not inside of these the right projects, these things are popping off. We just had Chainlink just absolutely rip, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, we need to go to $50." Well, guys, you and your moon math are fucked up. We just pumped 80%. We just went from $15 to $27 just yesterday. Really, if you weren't accumulating in this range again down at 23, waiting for the next leg up, we just had another 10% move. I think people's expectations are a little too fucked up right now. These are massive moves on your pocket, and if you capitalize on them, you're going to be making a boat ton of money. But you know what? I always say this to my family, to my brothers, to the Coliseum. It takes a real man to sell. It really does. Everybody's thinking about Lamborghinis tomorrow and big fat $1 million bags tomorrow. It's going higher. Well, man, how many times has that bit people in the ass the last 3 bull runs? You know, you end up getting, you're a bag holder for eternity. And right now we could see that bull runs are designed to take profit. Again, Chainlink ripping all the way up here. You guys ripping all the way up towards 20, 30 bucks almost, $28. I mean, you've had plenty of opportunities, and in a short period of short period of time. I mean, just go out to a 2-day or 2 hour. That way we can get a little bit more visual on this. I mean, really, you had all this time to accumulate underneath $21, and you almost had a 50%. I mean, that's a 30% pump on your money. I think people need to start paying attention. I really do. I've been taking profits. And then and every bull run, we see large accumulation phases, massive pumps. We have cool off periods, massive pumps. We have 30% dips, right? I mean, look, we're at 10% right now. Wouldn't be surprised if a 20% dip back to $20. This is a massive, massive range that we're trading in for Chainlink. And these ranges right here is what we get to take advantage of. These 30% runs, 20% dips, lots and lots of money to be made if you know how to navigate through it. Ethereum, I have targets of Ethereum coming down to $3,800. All right. We want to just pull the fib. Let's pull the fib from this low to this high. And I've had targets, actually, since we went a little bit higher, it's gone up just a tad on the golden pocket. But you can see every single time we've broken out, we have a retrace to support. So 39, just a tad underneath 4,000. A tad underneath 4,000 is my targets for Ethereum. And that's a massive support flip. You can see just right here. Right underneath there. Again, it's going to look like we have our low. We have a low, higher low, boom, something like that. And then we're going to head straight up towards, I'd say, $7,000. I mean, I have targets of $6,800 to $7,000 on Ethereum. But these are massive levels for one. If you're going to be investing, these are huge levels to be accumulating on these large golden pockets, on these resistance support flips right down in here. A tad underneath $4,000. I'll be setting in some big fat longs on that sucker, man, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Again, we're dipping down into this golden pocket. Just like I said, this is a big level right here, guys. If we blast through this, if we cook through this, our next level is going to be 103, 104 on the 786. And I got decisions to make also on this WorldFi trade. I have this WorldFi. I know it's been hyped up. I ended up taking the long here, but I do have this WorldFi trade. Supposedly, it's going to be going crazy on September 1st. It's getting released. Donald Trump's token. All right. I did take I took a nice big long at the bottom. You guys can see here. I took a nice big long at the bottom here. I'm hoping that this thing does end up making a support flip right here at 27.5. But I do have a nice big long. I threw $600 in. We were up to 7,000. We were up to $7,000. I put $600 in. We're up 650%. We're still sitting on $4,200 worth of profit on WorldFi. I was going to hold this until Monday, see if these guys are able to pump this thing. You know, again, I only have $634 at risk. We're up $4,000. Really, really, really nice trade so far. but decision time is coming. I would like to see us bounce off of this level, and then continue to run. It started up towards 40 cents. All right, and this is all pre-market trading. You guys can see it's pre-market trading. But yeah, decision time, man. Do I lock in 4Gs or let it ride? I had a target of 60 cents. At 60 cents, 0.60. This trade will end up making close to 23 grand. These moon boys and some of these guys, like Virtual Bacon have targets of these guys have targets of up at $1. They think it's going to be like a Trump meme coin where it goes crazy and it touches a 15 to 20 billion dollar market cap. If that's the case and it actually touches $1, I mean, that's 40 grand, 47,000. They got targets of up to 250. I was just letting it ride. I wanted to participate in the fun. And I've just been watching this trade just go crazy, man. But we caught the bottom. Hopefully they don't blow this thing down and just liquidate this puppy. But oh well. I'm gonna sit in this trade and see how this trade plays out. If they could this doesn't look like a blow off top to me. These meme coins and these newly listed coins, man, these things can absolutely rip. So I'm gonna sit in this one for a little while. Let's go back over here to TradingView. Solana's given a lot back. I mean, 220 to 200 bucks. It has absolutely. And I don't think Solana dump is over. You can see that when it dumps, it normally pulls back about 13%. What are we at right now? We're only at 7. I mean, she's probably coming back down to somewhere in the low 190s, 192s. Let's just pull a fib on just this move right now. So 197s, 198s, and then 192 is the 786. So I would be looking at Solana on these moves. Again, everything is based on Biddy right now. Biddy is fighting at this golden pocket. Look, she's playing with it. I mean, the level is valid, guys. You can see we're bouncing multiple times. We are bouncing multiple times on this level. Wouldn't be surprised if we blast up. Which means that on almost all of these altcoins, XRP is at the level. See, it is at the level right now, man. I like this trade. I mean, man, even on XRP, one little bounce just up here to 284s is a nasty little scalp. Decent leverage. You know where the stop loss is at. The stop is right underneath here for a scalp. All based on Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin's got a little ways to go to get inside of this golden pocket, but if this level holds, this is a good level to get a nice scalp. Very nice scalp. If you're over on X, guys, I'm super close to hitting my first 200 subs. I know I've been a little lazy with the YouTube. I should have just been, I'm streaming almost every day, but it's inside of my premium channel and on the Telegram. But if you guys can help me out and get me my first 200, I'm going to be a lot more active on YouTube, doing more of the scalp and chills. But super close to hitting my first 200. If you're over on X or if you're new on YouTube, if you guys could just like it, subscribe, so that way I can look at this bounce right here. This is nice. First 200 on YouTube. If you guys could like it for me and subscribe. Yep, I'm telling you, this trade right here, we're bouncing from this golden pocket. Even this little, I'm up right now almost $400 on my trade. And then again, we got WorldFi up 4,000. Come on, baby, pump it. Wouldn't be surprised. Live trades. And I'm sure all of you guys are real excited to see that your spot bags have finally been cooking. Most should be in profit. If you're inside of some of these other old projects, I would highly consider rotating into winners. Highly consider rotating into winners. Some projects that I have been loading up even more on is AVAX. And the reason being here, if we just compare, let's look at AVAX here. All right, this is pretty special, guys. This is the sauce right here on lagging winners. All right, you always got to ask, why is your project lagging? Is it because it's ass? You shouldn't be in this project, or is it just lagging because the money rotation hasn't happened yet, but it's still a killer project? So, you know, AVAX is massive right now. AVAX is currently sitting at support or at resistance right now. All right, we have a clear uptrend. I mean, just a clear uptrend, guys. This is on a daily time frame. You can see from this bottom to right now has been 72 days of nothing but upward action. Nothing but upward action. If we were to compare, all right, look, man, oh man, let's print it, baby. I'm going to smack me a couple grand a day. Let's go to Solana, and you can see here, let's go out to its daily. All right. You can see that AVAX is still right down here. Look at how this was resistance on Solana. All right. This was resistance. Resistance down. Resistance down. Finally broke out. Support. Support. Solana's absolutely, very shortly, is getting ready to pump. You could see here that on Avalanche, resistance, resistance, resistance. We are absolutely getting ready to make this move on Avalanche. So if you guys are looking for positions to take on great projects that haven't participated in the rally yet, that will be participating in the rally, Avalanche, absolutely. You could see it just plain as day on Solana. If we were to look and really compare it, because Ethereum and Chainlink did it, look at Chainlink. Here's the same resistance, guys. Same resistance here, here. Finally broke out, dipped back, faked everybody out, and blew out of here. Avalanche is just as, it is a great project. Avalanche is a killer project. And I'm telling you, this trade right here is a moneymaker. You guys got to think, Avalanche was just at $50, $55. One little move to the breakout to right here is 50%. Look at Chainlink just hit that $27, that same move right back up here. We go to Solana, same move. Solana's actually going to go up to 240 on its next run. I said 216 was the first run. We smashed it. All right. Smashed right into 216. Is going to be Solana's next run. All right. But again, the reason why we're doing this is we're trying to find a reason why Avalanche is lagging. Is there a problem with it? No. Has it been hacked? No. It's just the next major project for the Bitcoin whales to rotate their money into. And we could see that absolutely this is it's decision time right now for Avalanche. I would be taking this trade, and I currently am. A lot of my profits have been rotating into Avalanche because it has not made this move. And it's very simple as a day trader. If you are making profits in Tether and I'm looking for my account to continue to grow on a true set and forget with no leverage, I'm loading up on Avalanche. And the reason being is my bag is it. I'm telling you, I'm going to end up doing another stream, and I'm going to end up having my 50% move. And you got to remember, 50% is $35. That's nothing for Avalanche. This thing plays on these wicks from 30 to $40. Look at this. Look at this move right here, right where we were at. From right here, right where we're at. Look at this. From literally $22 from here to here, it took 1 month to do a 130% move on AVAX. This right here is 100% happening. I say 100% because I'm certain there is nothing wrong with Avalanche, and this project is getting ready to fucking cook. Just like the rest did, just like XRP, right at resistance, same thing, blew out of here. Ethereum, same thing at resistance, way down here, blew out of here. Chainlink, right at resistance, blew out of here. Look at Avalanche, guys. This is the gusto right here. This is the trade. This is the trade. Let's look at Cardano. Same thing. Cardano is doing something very special. Look at that same resistance that we talked about. It is this chart is now identical to Solana. Remember how we said that on Sol, it broke out and found the support? Broke out, found support. Look at this. Resistance fell back in, finding now support. Cardano is getting ready to blast off towards $1. This thing is absolutely getting ready to go towards $1. If we were to pull a fib level from just this move to here, look at this. Almost down into the golden pocket as well, guys, at 80 cents, at 80.5. Cardano, these things are lining up. You have a low, a higher low, a higher low, clear uptrend. Clear uptrend. Look at this. Right down into the golden pocket. A lot of these coins are looking real good. Real good. Let's also look at Polkadot, another lagger. Another massive lagger. Now, I am not as confident with Polkadot as I am with Avalanche. Avalanche is a great project. It has the devs. It has everything going for it. You don't got any weirdos, Gavin Wood style shit, any clout. I do think Polkadot, it's decision time for Polkadot, but it hasn't done much. I am also looking to take this trade, but not as heavy. And the reason being is it just doesn't have that backing and community behind it like Avalanche does and all these other great projects. I'm not a big fan of Polkadot. I've sold all my spot bags. Polkadot at $5, right up here. $5. I was out. I think I bought it at $7. I'm out. I'm not holding Polkadot bags. It's just me. If you're a believer in Polkadot, cross-chain interoperability, almost every chain's working on that shit that has much better teams behind it. I'm not a big fan of Polkadot, but I do think that this trade right here is a very easy trade to get your 40%. Very easy to get. Jupy baby. Love trading some Jupy baby. And we can, if you're trading Solana, you trade Jupe. They go hand in hand together, double up on the profits. You can see that this is just a nice, large accumulation phase happening right now. A very nice accumulation phase happening. This is on a daily, guys, on Jupiter. If Jupiter makes any ways back down here towards this 35 to 40 cents, I'd be buying the shit out of Jupe. Because when she pumps, I've traded and made a ton of the Coliseum has seen me make $15,000 in a day trading these moves on Jupiter. When she moves, she moves. Again, that's 140%. I mean, these moves can absolutely happen. She's working out. We keep getting these higher lows. If she comes back down into this 40 cents, I'd be saying take the trades on Jupe. Dogecoin, I kept screaming for 26 cents. We've hit it multiple times. It is decision time as well for Dogecoin. This isn't looking too hot right now. If she breaks this, we will be looking at, and I don't like this as much as the others on Doge, but right underneath will be 18, 19 cents. Would be a big position for a Doge trade. Doge trade. Again, guys, these are nice trades, but basing off of what's been strong. We got the chain link news with the government, the Pith news, Pith. Ethereum, AVAX, XRP. XRP is also getting ready to get on out of here. I want to see XRP actually just take this. If it does blast out of here and I get stopped out, no big deal. I will be taking that trade back here at the big fib level for the support flip right here at the 260s, $2.60. I hope you guys are enjoying the nice little bull run, though. Bull runs are designed to take profit. Just remember that they are designed to take profit. All right. And some of the smartest traders that I know, CryptoFace is taking his profits. Jason Casper has been selling Bitcoin. He sold a bunch of it at $100,000 and hasn't turned back. And you know what? He's very smart for doing it. Look, we're barely at 108. That's only an 8% move from his $100,000 sellout. His next target was up at 125s. He's layering out. And it's brilliant because, again, as we come back down into these massive supports, you could layer back in. But you have a lot of money to do it. So just remember that. Same thing. Now, if you're not a day trader and you're investing, you also need to look at your portfolios. And if you are a investor and you're holding, you always got to look at your portfolio and say, you know what, can I make any smart money moves? Can I make some rotations? If it's an investment portfolio, you might need to make a portfolio adjustment. And since you don't have a money manager and you don't have somebody doing that for you, it's up to you. So definitely I would be saying if you're inside of some of these non-winner projects and you're hoping's not a strategy. When you're investing in these altcoins, you're saying, hey, what's the team looking like? Where's the volume at? Are these support levels being held by the entities or the whales because they're favored inside of it as well? This is crypto, guys. We don't have quarterly earnings like stocks. We don't have any of this stuff to kind of tally our way up on the list. We got to do our own homework and understand that it's cryptocurrency and that it's a serious, serious cash cow. Half the people right now inside of these projects can give 2 fucks less about decentralization. Ain't nobody give a fuck about a Brave browser, a Google browser, a whatever. Everyone just uses a tab. They just search the internet. Nobody gives a Safari. They don't give a fuck. So you guys got to understand that crypto is a cash cow, 100% a cash cow. Get it while it's hot, because if you don't, you're a bag holder, and now you're playing the hope game saying it's going to come back. Well, what if it doesn't? You missed out and you should have got it while it's hot. All right. What's Bitcoin doing? Respecting the golden pocket, guys. I'm telling you. Let's see. If you're just joining us again, guys, I had targets here. We had targets right here for the golden pocket for a Bitcoin bounce. See if it holds. We barely just tapped into it. This could hold. We get a nice little pump back up to at least 110, 111 before we start getting some big resistance. $113, $114. And I'd like to know, man, are there other channels right now that are making money inside of this chop? I know that, my partners are with zoomex. My partner's with zoomex. And from what I'm hearing, man, it's been a real tough market for some of these guys because they've been inside of these set and forgets. You know what I mean? So in these set and forgets, and it hasn't been that kind of market even right now. The money rotation has literally been Bitcoin, and then Ethereum just ripped, and then it just literally went to Chainlink, and now it's Solana's turn. And Solana just absolutely melted faces. I mean, man, from 190, you guys, we got to work in the world of percentages. But when you go from 190, 190 up here all the way up, that's a 16% move on these coins with some leverage into these traders. This is big, big, big money. Big money. Again, I hope you guys like the content. If you're over on X, if you could just please follow me on X. Definitely get over on YouTube. I'm still just 3 away from hitting my first 200. I'm going to be more active. I've really been paying attention to my premium group, making sure that they are navigating through these trades, learning, having patience. We take these trades as a team. I do want to congratulate the Cranksters in the Coliseum and the Cranksters inside of the gateway to the Coliseum. We did our first, it's called the Battle in the Coliseum. We did a trading volume event where zoomex is paying us. A lot of us absolutely killed it. zoomex in the next 10 days is getting ready to pay us. All right, they are getting ready to pay us. I know I think I did almost $100 million worth of trading volume. So these guys owe me, I don't know, I think what was it, 350 per 10 mil. But we absolutely, some of these guys just obliterated it and killed it as well with me. If you guys got any questions about some coins, I'll just take the next 5 minutes. I was just doing a quick, I'm back on YouTube. Quick little market update. If you guys want me to chart out any coins for you, let me know. And if not, in the next 5 minutes, we'll just hang out. Like I said, I am inside of this XRP trade. I want this just, I'll take the Bitcoin trade, but I want it to dip just a little bit lower into this golden pocket. That might have been it right here. It's been rounding out. Let's look at market cipher real quick here. Yeah, 10-minute look. This dip right here, it's getting weaker to the downside as we're coming inside of this this golden pocket. Let's go to the 1 hour. One hour, it looks like she's just getting started on the downside, but this can change. It could be like this, and then it pumps. See how it just kind of curves right there? Same type of momentum wave. Dips back in. We get a nice little pump from this golden pocket. Clear downtrend, though. Obviously, see the clear downtrend. That's why I said maybe we just get up towards that 110, 111 on just a solid little bounce. Yeah, I think this thing's coming back up on the 10-minute. 3 minutes, she's still fighting. If we get one more little flush, then I'm firing off on this. And that's the other thing too, is I keep telling the Coliseum, do not be biased in a single direction. You know, my chat just starts getting these seriously bearish targets, man. And then the next fucking 4 hours later, this thing's ripping. We got to just take it level by level. Just take it level by level, and that's all we could do. And then as we see the reaction to these levels, you can start determining, you know, your risk. Start taking these trades. I'm telling you, though, I need another 300. You guys got to help me out. Find me 3 people to like and subscribe on YouTube. I got to hit 200. These trades that I'm giving out in the Telegram, man, are worth 3 subs. You got to be shitting me. Actually, it's just due to laziness. I need to be more active. But I am totally focused on the Coliseum, and I stream almost every single day for, I think, what did we do the other day, Fletchy? A 7-hour stream. We were in that stream for 7 hours, and then we did another hour and a half inside of the gateway to the Coliseum. I mean, I was streaming for 7 hours, man. Trying to get these trades for the crew here. All right. Well, we got a good little market analysis here for everybody, guys. I think I'm going to jump off. I'll probably end up doing a scalp and chill session late tonight. And again, if you guys are over on X, if you guys could please like, subscribe. If you'd like to join the Telegram, right on my X. All right. If we just go here to my X, let me show you. We can go right here. And you guys are able to get inside of the Telegram. It's a free Telegram group. All right. You can see here, helping crypto face out. We got some pretty good views, almost 3,000 views on this puppy. Almost 3,000 views, helping crypto face out is His market cipher wasn't working. We're live now. This trade was insane. We totally called this dip on this wedge right here, on this rising wedge. A lot of these guys took the trade. We absolutely killed it. We're giving a lot of different calls out. We had the Solana calls, Soul Ripped, AVAX Sword, XRP Surge. We had these amazing trades from some of our members, guys. Here's some of my trades right here in the Coliseum. These are some of the scalps. This was all in a single day. It was $7,100 worth of profits. If you guys would like to join the gateway to the Coliseum, please jump into the Telegram group. It's my free Telegram group, and then eventually make your way inside of the paid Telegram group, which is the Coliseum. Nasty. A lot of these trades here, guys. You can see I gave out the Solana and the AVAX trades. All right. You can see it all right here, our trading event. Here's one of the trades right here, guys, from Solana, $5,400. We gave this trade out. I told everybody, guys, sold trade alert, 172, 173s. We got targets of 186, 195, 205. We hit that 206 right off with a banger. We had our levels. And we're making these trades almost every single day, guys. We're making these trades every single day. Trade by trade. What's up, Steven? That's absolutely right. Trade by trade. We're making it happen inside of the Coliseum, guys. This is where all of my activities been. It hasn't really been focused on YouTube. All right. Man, Lou, I appreciate Lou. Lou's always helping me out, man. Appreciate it. I need to find me another 3. I need to find me another 3 people to like my man, we got a lot more popping up over here on X. Yeah, and we'll go back over here. But you guys can see we are active. I'm posting the trades, man. If you guys want to participate with us, we have some serious profits. Some of these days we had like $15,000 days because the scalps were just out of control. You can see here even more BTC scalp with precision, 4,200 in less than 2 hours. It's a 15K day. This is the 15K day that I had where these scalps, you guys, were just off the handles. I mean, we were just ripping that day. The whole team was. And you know, one thing about CryptoCrank, this is one of the first things that I said, guys. My first glimpse of crypto, it wasn't about the freedom or the decentralization. All right. I was watching a chart move 25% in hours and realizing people were profiting off that volatility. I became one of them. I studied the volatility and turned it into a skill. This volatility in crypto, if you're looking for an investment portfolio, if you're looking to day trade, swing trade, scalp trade, there isn't a better market than cryptocurrency. But you got to learn how to navigate through it, control emotions, lock it in, because, man, a 30% pump today could be a 50% dump tomorrow. So if you guys do like the content, if you guys can please like the video, subscribe on X, subscribe on YouTube. I'll be back. I'll be more active. We'll start doing some more of the scalp and chills. We can even see here, guys, on the scalp and chills that we're doing it. I've been doing $1 million scalps. Let's go over here to the YouTube. Let's see, what do we got? The live scalps. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of the scalp and chills. It's been a little while, but we'll get back to some of these scalp and chills. We had the Battle of the Coliseum. You know, showing the shorts. We called alt season a month ago. We were calling out these levels, positions. But yeah, if you guys definitely like the content, if you guys could please like and subscribe. We have a nice trade here on WorldFi. I'm hoping that these boys pump this thing. I hope it's not a strategy. I just got done telling you guys that. But I'm in this trade. We've just been rotating between $3,000 to $7,000, man. It's just been September 1st. The coin actually goes live. September 1st for the spot. Hoping that the futures market, I want the futures market. Pump this sucker right on up back here. I'll take my $11,000, $12,000 trade, man, off of $600. This will be one of my best, lowest margin trades. On some World Fight, and I told actually, and I did tell the Coliseum that we're taking this trade down here at 20 cents, 20 to 21 cents at the exact bottom. So let's just see how this plays out, man. I'm either one, losing $600 and not making anything, or two, she can float around, do whatever. Hopefully she doesn't come back the whole this line because I'm crazy. I did 20x leverage on this puppy. I know Virtual Bacon is, I mean, all of these guys are inside of this project, man. And that dude said he put $1 million. That dude said he put $1 million in that puppy. That is insane. What's Bitcoin doing? Let's go back to Biddy. Biddy is getting that bounce, guys, from that golden pocket, just like I was saying. I'm liking this AVAX trade too, man. I think I might be taking the AVAX trade. We're back down to the bottom of this. Everything is looking real good. XRP trades looking real good. We're catching bottoms, guys. Major levels. There you go. Nice, Lou. Let it ride, baby. If it does do you use any leverage? All right, guys. I think I'm all done for the day. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna go live inside of the Coliseum. Again, my primary focus is always taking care of the Coliseum, making sure we're prepared. We got these trades live. We got man. Here we go. I like this. I like this. We're up $200 right now. It's been floating around. You can see that we're up $200 right now. I threw 18 grand into the XRP trade, just letting it float around on that level. Up 200. I got money across multiple different exchanges. We got the account up to almost 110 grand. 110 grand, and then we started moving money all over the place, man, for all of these exchanges, man. Always take care of your money. Don't trust just one exchange, even though, don't trust one exchange. Make sure to take profits. Keep locking it in. We got 76 grand on this one. We got another 25 on another exchange, another 6. That way we can start popping off on all of these trades, man. Definitely shout out to zoomex, has been our partner, guys. Oh, that's the other big thing I got to tell you guys, okay? It is insane right now. If you are not signed up on zoomex underneath my link, these fees during this market are out of control, especially with this kind of volatility. Right now, I'm still running my campaign for tier 4 fees. You do get tier 4. You don't need to trade $300 million worth of trading volume to get those tier 4 fees, like all the other exchanges like Bit2Nex, Weeks, Femex, Bybit. Underneath CryptoCrank and the Coliseum, I made this deal specifically. I wanted to make sure that the people that follow, I teach how to maximize a trade and how to limit in, how to limit out. Marketing your trades are, unless you're in big profit, are going to kill some of your profits with market orders. I teach them how to do this, and then they also are special because they get those tier 4 fees. Those tier 4 fees, guys, really make the trade. So if you aren't signed up with zoomex, make sure to use my link. It's pinned inside of the YouTube, and maximize your trades. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing if you're not signed up. I don't know. I had to fight. They thought I was crazy. They're like, "Hey, Crank, it's your bread and butter." I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I teach how to save money, how to have proper trades, and trading fees can kill some of your trades, especially if you're scalping. All right. Right on, guys. I'm done for the day. I'm going to be jumping into the Telegram instead of the Coliseum. We'll be doing some more streaming over there. If you'd like to join us in the Coliseum, you can join my Patreon. Please like and subscribe the video. I'm still 3 away, man. I'm still 3 away on the YouTube. I need 3 people. Find me them. You guys have a good day, all right? Be safe out there. Above all, learn how to protect your capital. There is always another trade.